We'll just cut it back here, right in the middle.
You got your keys, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cut it right there.
Right.
Okay, so then let's unwrap this so that we got it looking a little prettier. Making sure we don't break nothing. Okay. Come out like that. This one. Come out like that. Okay. Now, you get these little felt strips in each bag too. And these things are awesome. Okay. Oh wait, I mean this is just cut however much you want. I would just cut like an inch, you know, I like that much. And then save this stuff because this stuff comes in real handy. Okay. What you do is and always come straight out into a tray. Now, like a lot of guys what they'll do is they'll open up twice as much, and then they'll wrap a couple buffer tubes of this on the bottom. It's unnecessary. Some guys do, and you're already making that face like that makes no sense, because it doesn't. It just comes straight out and straight into the tray. Straight out of your cable, straight into your tray. The cable's not going anywhere. There's no reason not to just come straight into it. It's cleaner. It's better.
I don't see any other reason to do any other way.
No, there isn't. But there's guys that do it. So, and then what you do is you just measure.
Because they just don't want it in their tray. They don't want the extra loop in their tray, or what?
Yeah. Well, if I make a mistake, you have this much mistake. You made that big of a mistake. How?
You might as well start over. You make that big a mistake.
Yeah. Well, and I always start outside, inside. That's how I always do it. And that's personal preference. You can start inside, outside. I just go outside, inside. So then measure, okay, well that's where, all these are zip tie slits. All right, so right there is where we're gonna put our zip tie. And this is not mandatory. I know one of our main contract splicers doesn't use this felt stuff, doesn't think it's necessary. I just think it is. This is personal preference, you don't have to.
Well, give the zip tie a little bit more of a grip,
more of a grip, and then you don't run the risk of crushing your zip, But the guy's been doing it 35 years, he knows what he's doing.
So did you cut that buffer tube in the middle, or?
Yeah, I just cut it. If you're gonna do it like that, cut it in the middle so you got extra space, and then you go out on the outside again, like that. Okay. Now, and then this, you just cut, then you just cut your buffer tube just a little bit away from your deal. Your detail wipes out. Get it ready. A lot of guys will cut it 3 or 4 times and pull it out. If you have the strength to pull it off, you're not gonna break the fiber. I promise. Just if you break the fiber, it was broke before you pulled this off. I always pull.
Don't get any of that crap on his tray then like that.
Go like that. Just leave that over there. Now, if you can, on that dog leg stuff that you got, is that how much stuff's on there?
Yeah, there's quite a bit on there.
This stuff works 10 times faster and better than alcohol. Just pull it apart like that.
I think I used a paper towel and then got most of it up because there's only 2 fibers in there.
Like that. It's already starting to squeak clean. Just that quick. And you kind of got to watch to make sure when you set it down, you're not setting it back on the D-gel you're trying to take off, or on the gel you're trying to take off. That one's all clean.
And you don't even have to separate them and clean them in between at all. It's pretty much, you pinch it hard enough.
Do that. Now, what I always do after I do that, not yet though. I'll show you what I do after that.